What's up, everybody? Welcome to the episode of Growing and Gaming. This is episode, what is this? 295? And I'm here with the usual suspects. So, you know how we start. We typically go into what we've been playing for the week and just basically checking in on everybody. I'll start with the lady right below me, which is Lady Infamous. Go ahead and tell everybody what you've been playing. You're muted.
You muted, lady.
Oh, good morning. This is me, Lady Infamous 415, and to answer your question, I played a few games this week. I played Dragon's Dogma 2 on Sunday. It's so big. That game is so big, and the fast travel is limited, so you really got to be on foot for to get to the nitty gritty of the secrets and the items like gear and weapons and stuff like that. Me and Dante, we just run in the streets, and it was just me and 3 mages, and now I'm pulling pawns from. I got Gingy's mom and I got X-Bud's pawns on my crew right now, so they run it with me while I do these missions. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Hopefully, I'll get some. It's a commitment game. It's a commitment game.
How many people can be with you? Like, how many pawns can you have with you?
I believe 3.
Oh, okay.
So it'll be you, your pawn, and then 2 other pawns.
Oh, okay.
And that's the group. So it's like 4, I believe, if I'm not too sure. 3. I know definitely 4. I'm enjoying it. It looks nice. It's rich in its lore, and I'm kind of glad that I didn't play the first one because I would have probably critiqued it a different way. I played Call of Duty last night with Boogie, Stitch, Inferno, Scrub Nurse, and Drake. We played hardcore objectives last night, and we were kicking ass.
Once we got full squad, it was
rap. I mean, we played the first game, we won that, and it was just me and you. So, more wins than losses. There is a 420 event that you got to complete certain challenges and you get certain 420 digital items. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. I'm definitely waiting for that Cheek and Chong, and I believe next Saturday. So I played that, and I played Fallout 76. I re-downloaded it the other day, and I don't know. Did they do an upgrade on that? Like a visual upgrade?
I feel like a while ago they did Fallout 76.
A while ago. Once or shortly after the release, I believe.
But yeah.
Oh, okay.
But by that point, a lot of people had already left. So
yeah,
because it was looking kind of cleaner, if I could say, or kind of cleaner than my last time playing it. I'm like, damn, it's like something's different in a good way. I
think they're still supporting the game, so
they are. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So something changed, and I played a couple hours, not really trying to get deep into it, just slowly just exploring, grabbing stuff, killing shit. I'm level 31 and my house is still there. I love it. I can uninstall Fallout 76, don't play for a couple of years, reinstall it, and then your house is still there. I like that. The reason why I downloaded Fallout 76 is the show that we watched. Fallout came out this week. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But I'm enjoying it. And there's people in the world, like in those public servers, that's all they've been playing. They level 1,000 and some shit. And I'm like, wow. They got a lot. And then if you go to their bases, they got elaborate bases. I got like a shoebox with 2 beds, me and somebody went up through. But you got people that been there and spent so much time in the world that they got like nice houses, all decorated, tubs, century stations and stuff. What they implemented with Fallout 4, they put it in 76, and people got better imagination than me sometimes because that should be looking nice. So yeah, that's all. I believe that's all I've been playing this week.
Awesome. I'm kind of being bit by the Fallout bug as well, and hopefully we'll get a chance to get into it a little bit later as to why. But what about you, LBOOGIE? What you been playing this week?
Mine would be quick and easy. I think the only thing that I played this week was COD last night with lady. I don't know, sitting up in the chair for work and stuff, and then trying to sit up in the chair to play. It's kind of like hard for me right now. And then I don't know, like it just hasn't been like I want to play, I guess.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it does take a deliberate effort, right? Sometimes, like to get in the mood and
there's nothing that's like pulling me to play right now. So hopefully that'll change soon with some of the upcoming releases. But yeah, there's nothing right now that's like, come on, lady, you're supposed to play. Although I did log into Fortnite because I don't know if you guys heard, but they put out the
Avatar stuff.
The Avatar.
How I know this stuff, y'all?
Yeah, right. Yeah, probably because I be sharing it though. Like I share all this shit in our Discord. But they're expensive as fuck. Like, what is Fortnite? Like they've gone up. Like they've gone up on how much the V-Bucks cost. The mid pack, which is the pack I used to always buy, which was like a $20 pack. Now they're charging $22 for it, I think now. And then stuff costs more. Like, so for the Avatar pack, so Korra's in the battle pass, and she's at the end of the battle pass. So you have to do the whole battle pass to get her. Then they have Zuko and Katara for 3,200 V-Bucks. If you want to buy them separately, they're 2,000 each. And then they have Toph, and she has her own little package. And I think she's either 3,200 or 33 or more, but she's over 3,000. So yeah, I'm like, y'all tripping. Because, I do like to buy that type of stuff, but I'm like,
yeah, it's
a little much.
Well, a lot of things going up. So I mean, I got a topic on that too, what prices and stuff. So we'll get into that. And what about you, CHAREECE?
I'm still on my Steam Deck love, so I've been playing that. And
but what are you playing on the Steam Deck?
I'm playing Vampire Survivors during my lunch break at work, which I'm getting in there. I don't got like so many achievements off this game. Why do I love this game so much?
Because a lot of people like that.
I know,
game.
Right? Yeah. Oh, and lady, I can play now without getting the garlic.
Oh no!
Yeah, girl, I don't
getting the garlic.
I don't need to get the garlic no more. I'm just that good. I'm not the best. Don't quote me on that part. But
I know you gotta tell me what your deal is. What are you doing to replace the garlic?
Okay, you gotta get. Of course, you gotta get the water. Sometimes it depends on what you said. The holy water, but like the cross blades, get them upgraded to that sword. Get the fire with the explode and turn into the skulls, and then like I've unlocked different new characters. Like people are hidden in the relics and the coffins and all this stuff. I just been having a blast with it. I'm still on this Coral Life, which is another cozy game. I don't know. It's got me in a chokehold. I can fish in it. It's got a mystery. I'm trying to save this island. I can dive underwater and get things. It's so adorable. I'm trying to say it's like Animal Crossing, but it's not Animal Crossing. Like it has the farming aspect, the collection, it has a museum, but the people are already there. They're already interacting. I ain't got to build nobody a house. They already got houses. And it's actual people, not animals. And they're kind of cute. Like, why are they so cute? Like, okay, Max, I see you. But like, I've been playing that. And you can do you can do a lot of stuff in one day. You're not just like, the time actually speeds up. So you can do like multiple days in a 30-minute session. What else have I played? Diablo again, because I can play it while I'm on my sofa pretending to talk to my husband. I don't know. That's what I wanted it for, to be able to not sit at my desk all the time, like Boogie said. And so now I can actually go around my house and pretend to interact with my family. So that's what I've been playing this week on my Steam Deck.
Nice. And as for me, what I've been playing, I've been playing a game called Outlast: A New Beginning, which is actually a follow-up to 1999 classic Outlast, which is ironic. I mean, not so much ironic, but it's a direct sequel, which is wild because, again, that game is well over 20 plus years old, right? But it's an action adventure game. You know, it's kind of got like this fast paced combat. And I'm pretty early in the game, so I just unlocked, you know, my gun and like a shield and things like that. But it's right up my alley. The only complaint I have about it feels really, really old school. You know, I tried to keep it like in a similar feel. And the loading screens, I'm like, how and why does this game have so many loading screens? You know, for it to be the type of game that it is. I mean, we've seen games larger in scale, and it doesn't have as many loading screens. So that's my only gripe or issue with the game. But it is fun. It's fun, and like I said, it gives me that old school feel and vibe. You know how it was back in the day when they had action adventure. So you could think about games like your God of War and things like that, your Devil May Cry. That's what it feels like. It's like pretty fast paced, but then it has like a story and cut scenes and all that stuff layered on top in order for it to kind of tell the story. But it's pretty good. This was the game I mentioned last week that my husband got me. So yeah, I'm checking that out. And that's it. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna jump right into the topics because, you know, we're trying to make sure that we stay within the time that we have set. And so the first topic I want to bring to you all was Immortals of Avium. I'm pretty sure you all know about that game. It was recently on sale. You could probably pick it up now for really, really cheap. It was a game published by EA, but it's unfortunate that studio has now furloughed all its employees. And a furlough is very different from a layoff. You know, a layoff is, you know, they lay you off, you don't get any benefits. Well, the only difference between a furlough and a layoff is that you're basically not active. I mean, like, you're not like working there, but you're qualified for benefits. So they still pay for your health care and things like that. But you just, you know, you kind of retain, but not actively working at the studio. So I don't know what this means for the studio, but we do know that the game didn't sell well or to expectations that EA and them wanted. And so it's unfortunate we're seeing that throughout the industry. But I just want to kind of get you all's comments on that and have you, you know, what were you able to pick up from reading about this, and what are your thoughts on this studio deciding to furlough as opposed to full-on layoff? So, you know what, you all can start. Do you think this is like a happy medium between, you know, allowing people to keep their benefits? But
I'm gonna start because I actually paid.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I played the game. Okay. First of all, it was a halfway decent game. I don't know, but it's not everybody's cup of tea. Totally understand.
The production value was high, but
I had some questions. Go back to a few episodes. You'll probably hear some of them questions. I don't know if I like this because now people are kind of a limbo. Like, you keep your benefits, but are they still getting paid, or you just got benefits? No,
it's non-paid. You're not getting paid, but you keep your benefits.
So like, I still got to put food in. You know, I still got to get, you know, put food in my kitchen. I still got to pay my rent, whatever. So like, can I still look for another job?
Yes, you can.
Okay, this is kind of weird then. You're in a straight limbo status because you're technically you're technically employed, but then you're not. Like,
yeah, and I don't know if they did this to kind of prevent some sort of litigation or something. Because sometimes, I mean, that could be like, well, technically we didn't fire anybody. Like, you know what I mean? It's one of those. It could be misconstrued as like, you know, one of those scapegoat things to kind of prevent litigation versus like wrongful termination and stuff like that. But I don't know the full 100% details. I just know that they chose to go this route as opposed to doing a layoff, because prior to doing this with furlough and the remaining employees, prior to this, they actually laid off a bunch of other employees. And so I don't know why they decided to do this. Right? How much exactly. Exactly. So I'm thinking that's the core reason of it. Because this, to me, like from what we've read and seen in the industry, like you rarely see this. Like you don't ever see a furlough. You always see layoff. And so this kind of, that's why it sparked my interest a little bit. Like, man, let's talk about that, because we never really talked about this aspect of it. So
I think the furlough is kind of insensitive, because even they feel like okay, so like vision, healthcare, whatever insurance they got, it's just enough to like hold them over. They should have, like, at least for me, I think they should have had a discussion about, if we're really going to furlough you guys, well, we should have some kind of compensation for this amount of time. Either that's just,
that's why they're doing it though,
right?
Like, so that they don't have to do that stuff.
I just don't think that, like, I'm gonna get my health insurance to pay my rent or my dental to pay my groceries. You know, it doesn't make sense to me.
I mean, it's basically putting them on notice. Like, y'all might as well start looking.
Well, what would you rather have though? So you get 3 months of health insurance, or you get 3 months of pay?
Well, no, like if they were to let them all go, they would have to pay them their salary.
Yeah. Usually it's a severance. Yeah, they do a severance kind of payout typically.
Right.
Yeah.
So every company is different, because I've seen people give you a severance of just your last, like, another check. And that's
some people give you 3 months, some people give you your
Yeah, during COVID, I was able to get 6 months. That was probably like the best time to be laid off. Because like by law, they had to give you more.
Yeah. Yes, it's interesting. Like I said, we've never seen this before, but I mean, it just speaks to like how we talked about so many times on our show, like about like having the unions and being able to protect people when these things happen, because the industry is so, even though it's small, it's vast, like it's broad, and you know, you got so many studios, but at the same time, a lot of these studios are limiting their head count.
Because I think you even I don't know, are you okay with me like saying this? Like, because you have another article where it talks about like more people across the UK.
Oh yeah, go ahead. You can go ahead and
It is just like, it's been like over a year of just like tons and tons of layoffs from the industry, and it makes you like really wonder, because, or I guess open your eyes more, right? Because we've talked about how like none of these companies have like said we're like not making money.
Right. So I think the other one, I think the other article you're talking about, are you referring to Sega or Saber? And that's Sega. The thing.
Sega sells relics, and they're going to cut 240 jobs across the studios, but 41 are laid off, right?
Right. So that's what happened when, so to give you some context, we can jump into that because it is related.
Okay.
So Sega recently sold Relic. You know, they had Relic as one of their children's studios under the Sega umbrella. So they recently sold Sega last week, I believe it was. And prior to that 400 plus employees were laid off. But in the aftermath of them selling a Relic, basically going on their own or being sold off, 41 employees were laid off after that. So,
but you're not even a big studio though, to begin with, right?
Right. I mean, they were pretty. I mean, Relic was pretty popular, but you're right. It wasn't like, you know, it's not like an EA, right? With tens of thousands of employees, but yeah.
Well, because I was trying to put like 41 into like relation of something, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. I want to say they were like a couple hundred, if that, you know. So 41
is like a nice chunk, right?
Yeah.
And it's like you're even seeing like more of the old heads like leaving, and like I don't know if you guys are active on Threads or not, but I've like started to be there a little bit more. It's like, you know, you don't have to see as much nonsense, I guess, for now.
You don't.
But random comments.
Right. It's like, even if they show you random people, they're showing you on the topics that you already like look at, I guess is what I want to say. But anyways, I follow like some of the industry folks there and stuff, and like a lot of them are just like, when is this going to end? Like,
when is it going to be stable? Like that's where I'm at too. And like, I mean, I got another article, you know, that I was going to kind of roll into after this was, you know, how the AAA industry is going to change, right? Because, you know, the amount of money that's being spent on AAA development, of course, you know, core gamers want that experience, but it's like the cost and the return is not aligning. It's not keeping pace, you know. If it's not your GTA, your Red Dead Redemptions, your, you know, those are some of the big ones, or your God of Wars or your Gear. If it's not those, then it's like how is the money being made outside of like subscription service based games? And so,
well, speaking on that right there, what if we just do away with AAA gaming? Like, no, not. Girl. Wait.
I was gonna say like that. Wait, one of the comments where they say like I had knives at you.
I know, right? But like, how often do we get the Gears of War? How often do we get the Red Deads? Like,
it's taking longer and longer, right?
So why are we so hung up saying that everything has to be AAA? Yeah. Maybe we need the indie games. We need the AA. Like,
for sure.
Back in the day, we didn't know what a AAA game was. We just knew it was fun and it was colorful, and I got to shoot people. We didn't care that by that stuff. So why are we so hung up on AAA gaming?
Girl.
I think the media.
Yeah, right. Because like I think like last week when we were all like basically on Twitter talking about how like we're tired of Twitter, how like the community has gotten, because it's like you guys want everything for $5. I really don't understand it. You want it to be
perfect graphics,
quality. Remember, I think we talked about this before, right? Like you have quality, speed, and something else.
You can't have all three. Frame rate and the high graphic fidelity.
Yeah, like you can't have everything all the time. You guys want it fucking inexpensive, and you want it to be high quality, and you want it to be to last forever. You're not gonna get all that. Oh, and you want it quick. That's what it is.
Right, and you want it quick.
Quality, you want it quick, and they want it cheap. It just doesn't happen like that.
That's right.
Anything can you get like that?
Yeah, and it just kind of, it goes back to like, because, if you think about Hellblade, high production value, high graphics, but low frame rate. And then even with Immortals of Avium, the production was high quality, how they went the high end graphics, right? But the game didn't even sell well because the gameplay is what matters. Yeah. Minecraft should tell you that. if anything, Minecraft, Power World.
Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike does not have good graphics, but that shit has been going on for like 20 years.
Facts. Yeah. Because it's about the gameplay.
I think a perfect example of not no like big game status to be successful would be Helldivers 2, because with a lot of these AAA games, the base price is $70. You know what I mean? So and then you got the digital, the ultimate, the gold, whatever. Right. And then when
the Skull and Bones Premium Edition I got was $100. That game was not worth it.
Wow. Not for Skull and Bones.
No.
For Skull and Bones. That shit was not worth it. The only reason why I bought it too is because I had like stuff for my birthday, gift certificates and stuff.
Right.
But I was like, I'll get the $100 version. It was not worth it. It's not worth it at all.
Nah, Helldivers 2 is under what, $50, $40, right? And and I think that was one of the reasons why it got so successful. Also with Power World, because under the $50 frame, and they gonna know that there's not gonna be enough, triple A's here and there, and they just patent it with the price. And shit, it's not. I'm be honest with you, $70 a whop is
it's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's so funny that we're having this conversation, because when my dad came over here this morning to go to lacrosse, he's like, I can't believe these games are $70. Like these little games are $70. Like, because he's been around from everything, so he's just like, and he was just saying like Nintendo they just print money, like.
Yo, Game Pass for the win, people.
Right. That's what makes Game Pass so valuable, right? It's the fact that you don't have to necessarily, you don't have to think about it sometimes. You just go in there into the library and play something. Like, you don't have to think about, well, how much does this cost? Like, it takes it completely out of your mind. But you all are right. I mean, think about Helldivers. It came in with like one of you all said, it came in with a great price point. It had, the graphics wasn't 100% top notch, but that gameplay is what they nailed. Yeah. And that's what keep people going back to it. And
they even had hiccups, but like,
immediately. Okay. There was some issues. There was some issues. But all in all, but all in all, I think the audience was patient enough to see what they can do, because they was like, damn, this game about $40. Let me see let's see if they can do something with it. And that in their media presence made that game successful. Because I'm telling you.
Yes, because it was all over TikTok, all over absolutely.
I watched the nightly news report on the Helldivers on TikTok, and they'll tell you updated, missions against the, the bugs and the Terminators. You know what I'm saying? So the formula for success is there. Maybe it's just that maybe it's not all about AAAs no more. It ain't maybe all about big budget, because I know there's people that got burnt, you know, as far as like paying an excessive amount of money for a game and not having a great experience.
Right.
You know, I ain't gonna tell you the last game I bought that was around that price range, and I ain't touched it. I played it twice. I ain't touched it.
Right. I guess, you know, for me, like what I expect as far as, because, you know, that was the next thing, you know, with Saber Interactive, you know, they recently bought themselves from, was it Embracer Group? So they're independent again. They're a pretty big studio to be independent. Like they well over like 3,000 employees. Like they're pretty big. And so that's what made me kind of think we should go into this, because, you know, like we talk about AAA and like what can they do in order to make AAA more viable, right? As far as quality, but still affordable for the publishers and things like that. Because I think right now they're being published by Pull Up, which used to be Focus Home Interactive or Focus Home Entertainment. Entertainment. And so it's like, it's a huge question, right? Because every game shouldn't cost $300 million to make. Right,
no,
especially if over a course of like 6 to 7 years, right, to make a quality, you know, game that's gonna get you your return. Like it's unsustainable in the industry, and we're seeing the repercussions of all of that. We're not getting the, like, think about 360 days. You got your sequels in the same generation. You didn't have to be like, okay, I'm gonna get one game this generation, I may get a sequel in the next generation.
Every 2 years, 2.5, 3
right.
At the most.
Right. Right, exactly. The fact that, you know, you had Gears of War and then, like, you had all of them come out in the same generation, pretty much. You know, 1 through 3 came out within the same generation. And so it's like, it should be one of those situations to where when you have a franchise that you're investing your time, effort into, you shouldn't have to purchase another device in order to continuously experience, you know, that. It's interesting. So I was going to be curious to see how the industry evolves, you know, and if they can get back to the every 3-year model, 2 to 3 year model of you know, putting out these AAA, quote unquote AAA games. But do y'all think that it would require like head count to be smaller? Or do you think, because right now you think about it, these AAA games have like thousands of employees and stuff, you know, so. It
depends on the game and it depends on the scale, to be honest. I'm gonna let you know right now, if this AAA shit's supposed to be good and y'all want it to be better, those companies got to knock that price down, because they're not realistically looking at the United States economy right now, okay? Not everybody is gonna have $70 for every game that comes out. So either they're gonna slap a price drop that's not the normal $70, or it's gonna go on a subscription-based service, like, you know, PlayStation Essentials or, you know, Xbox Game Pass. So they have to do something, because I'm not gonna continue to spend $70 on garbage, because if it's a game I don't know, I'm playing enough to know if I need to get a refund. Because
you need to bring back demos, for real.
Fact. That's what Game Pass does, though, right? You can just, you know, it's kind of like a demo, because you can just play the game on cloud before you decide to install it. But you're right, because to me, that's what I think. In the early days of 360, it had a demo mandate. Like every game had to have a demo, you know, and so.
Needed a demo, but didn't even cost $70 at the time. I don't think it cost $70 back in the day.
No, it didn't.
I remember we was talking about when they was talking about raising the prices to $70, and we were like, that's not gonna fly with everybody. Like, I'm trying to remember how many games I've bought this console generation so far, like straight up, and I probably
went on a sale at this point. I went on a sale now because
because like you said, prices are rising. You know, believe it or not, I do want to feed my family.
Okay.
And so, like, I'm $70 to go towards something else. So I'm either playing it on Game Pass or I'm waiting for a sale.
That's it.
That's it.
Ain't no more day one drops. If it ain't Elden Ring, it ain't getting no pre-orders.
Right.
Yo,
right.
I
can pre-order nothing.
Pre-orders? You like pre-order?
Pre-order for what? For 3 days? First of all, 3 days used to be the shit now. For the right game, oh yeah, I don't mind playing 3 days early. Right now, April 13th, I don't need 3 days. You know what I'm saying? I'll wait till it come out when it come out. They just don't understand that not everybody want to have ain't down with subscription-based services, so they want to like copy the game outright, which is fine. But you can't expect me to spend $70 for a day one patch for a AAA that got bugs, because that's been happening, you know, within the last year. Games came out that it was a high budget. It was 200, 300 million to make, and it's $70 a piece minimum. But then you had day one patches. Then you had frame rate issues, and then you get the ridicule and stuff. Then you justify the $70 now.
Yeah. If
it's not a franchise that I truly love, they're not getting it from me. They're not getting it from me.
And this is why people are. This is why franchise new IPs are failing, because nobody wants to drop that $70.
That's right.
On new games that, I hate to say it, 9 times out of 10, they're gonna be some issues with it.
Especially if it's unproven. It was an unproven game. Like for instance, Boogie, what was the name of that game that you played for your challenge? It was
Callisto Protocol.
Callisto Protocol. Yeah. That was another one that had like high production value, realistic graphics that didn't do well. High, you know,
I feel like every time I see like real actors in a game, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be some bullshit.
Red flag. Yeah, I don't know.
Red flag? Like
you need an actor to say your game before the game come out. Like,
right. Like if you pay for actors, that means you didn't pay for gameplay.
Oof. So. Oof. Yeah.
What about Quantum Break?
But see, Quantum Break was different because Remedy had a pedigree, right? That we knew that they have their own little.
It had little episodes in movies.
Yeah,
but see, remember, Quantum Break was supposed to have a TV show with
it. Was.
Yeah, that's right. With the same actors.
That's what had drew me to it. And then when they were like, and I liked Oh Boy, and then when they were like, oh, we're not gonna do the TV show now, I don't know. I fell off. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I'm with you. Same. Because I bought into that too. I love that. I thought it was going to be unique because the bad guy perspective was the TV show and the good guy perspective was the game. I thought that was so clever.
I was ready for that too. I was like, oh, this is going to be good.
Yes.
I know. I was so hyped.
Yes. Yeah, I was disappointed in that too. But I mean, hopefully, one day we get a sequel, man. That'd be great. Because they left it on so many. They got two. Like, if you ever play, spoiler alert on Quantum Break, it's got two cliffhangers. And it's like, I want to know what happens. But,
I'm telling you right now, I was waiting. I played it late in the game. Someone told me to play it. And I played it. And I enjoyed the experience. So, for them to end it like that, it's just saying, like you got to finish this. Like you got to, like you got, yeah. See, but the thing is, though, some of the actors are not alive to like. Because
he was a big key part of it too.
He was a big key. So I don't know. Remedy probably like if they really thinking about doing a Quantum Break, sequel. They're thinking like, do we replace?
They're gonna have to replace him. They're
gonna have
AI
to or AI
it. Or AI.
No, just replace him.
No,
because telling that story without him is gonna be tough. Telling that story.
Okay, Charisse, who you think is gonna
Now look here, I don't know that part. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. I got one.
Who you got?
David. Keith
David. Oh, that's who replaced him in Destiny.
Oh,
so I will.
Really?
I would gladly do that. I would gladly. Yeah, that's who replaced him in Destiny. So, hey, keep it going.
I don't know if Keith David could.
Keep it going.
I mean, the voice definitely, but
okay, that voice.
I'm talking about. Yeah, the voice maybe, but the character himself, like us Hatch in Quantum Break, like he's integral into like the whole thing. It's like just plugging him in there. They're gonna have to be clever about that. Like I don't know. I'm not fully bought in on Keith David on that part, but
well. I mean, that's the only one. That's the only person that I thought in my mind that can take his place in the sequel. Hypothetically, I don't know who else would. I don't know who else. I don't know.
But I'd rather have him than AI. How about that?
There we go.
That's hilarious.
All right, so okay, we start talking a little bit about the price point. Now we in this whole subscription era, and so it was been recently reported that EA is going to be increasing their subscription prices for EA Play. It's going to go up $1 per month, for the service, and then I believe it's like for the annual service, it goes up, $10 over the course of a year. But it's like, man, are you all starting to see? Like, I know I'm starting to feel it, the subscription fatigue. Or so many different subscriptions.
And like people are starting to like add more plus to their subscription. Like I already paid. Like what the fuck? I already paid.
Yeah, like why you trying to add? I pay for without ads, so why you trying to add ads?
Now? That part.
What's going on?
Amazon Prime.
Or like now we got the blue shit and it's behind another paywall, and you got to pay that shit too. Like y'all are tripping.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's wild out here. Like I mean, do you? Because I know with Game Pass Ultimate, isn't EA Play included?
It is. Mm-hmm. It's one of the perks.
So boom. So look, if anything, that increases the value.
When EA went up, I was like, y'all do not have the
y'all got to heat the fire,
right? Like, not anymore. Have the BDE for this, okay?
Not anymore. Okay, thank you. What you say? Did you say what? What you say? What kind of?
I said y'all do not have the BDE for this.
You right,
I missed it. I'm glad she repeated it.
She said that real quick. I heard it.
But she's right though. This ain't EA from like 2014,
right?
2020. Right. You ain't boo. No.
Mm-hmm. But see, it's the Maddens and the you know what I mean? They got the sport, right? Well, yeah, it's a sports.
The FIFA.
Anyway, but no. EA Play only puts those games a year later when the new one is finna drop.
That is true.
So the only reason to get EA Play now,
which you get the new one every year because they basically close the fucking game up.
Yep. Yeah. The only reason to get EA Play now is for the 10-hour demo. If you still want to play a demo, that's literally the only reason to have EA Play.
Make a playlist on my YouTube talking about 10-hour demos.
Right.
Do you have anybody on the panel has EA Play?
We all got it.
Yeah. We all have it. We have Ultimate. It's in Xbox.
See, look, you don't even know. Look.
Right. I heard they what's that shooting game called again? Battlefront. I heard they supposed to have some new last update to this one, which I guess means they're gonna be doing another one soon.
That'd be great. I mean, for the shooter, I don't
know. This last one, I mean, it limped along. Like I heard people say it got better, but like it took probably a year for them to fix that game.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah. I wonder if anyone in the chat got EA Play separate. Because I haven't told anybody who has it separate.
I hope not.
I bet you they say they got it and they don't use it. Bet money. That's what it is.
I hope not. If you got EA Play, just go ahead and upgrade that shit to Ultimate. Like
you might as well. That's what it's $14.99. Like it's $13.99.
Yeah.
You might as well. You might as well add the $2.
Just add $2 and get the.
I don't do it. Yo, if I was just a PlayStation only person and could only get EA Play through EA Play, I couldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. I could not do it. I'm sorry. I hate to tell you, I couldn't do it. There is no value there. They haven't released anything outside of what I have no idea. There is nothing that I want to play on EA Play.
All right, so I got a question for y'all. So we are talking about subscription services and like how many subscription services do you realistically own?
No comment.
I plead the fifth.
Thank you. No comment.
And so my next thing is gonna say, which ones would you eliminate? Like if you
not a damn, only got 3.
All of them if possible. But
I think the only one I found out that I had that what I could eliminate was like the old Kindle Read for the kids because my kid is 14 now. So like, why am I still paying for that?
Yo, hold on.
Man, look,
we locked in. We locked in basically. We locked in. It's no.
At least with Xbox Game Pass Gold. Yeah, we locked in like this. We for lifers.
But I'm talking about like Netflix, Amazon, like.
Okay, so you mean outside, not just gaming? You mean
not just gaming, like outside, like.
Yeah.
No comment.
What subscriptions would you like? Look, I'm gonna cut.
I prefer not tell my personal business like that.
I'm like, damn.
What I will do
like that.
Because I'm trying to figure it out myself. I'm trying to figure out which ones I need to cancel.
I don't have a lot, but I need all of them.
That part.
I'm not because for people who don't watch cable TV, you know what I'm saying? You need your subscriptions.
But at this point, cable would be cheaper.
Exactly.
I don't need no commercials.
I don't know though, because sometimes cable bills was like $300 because they charge you for every little device, for every TV, on top of the plan to watch the TV. Like,
Well, yeah, if you had to rent the boxes and
right, like if you were, because like I was in a house and I think we had like 5 different TVs because we had, it was a multi-generational house, right? So we had like a bunch of people, they had their rooms, they had TVs, stuff like that. And for like 5 boxes, they were charging you like $13-$15 for each box. Then they was telling you, oh, well, you can get insurance on the box. Like, motherfucker, this is your box. Why I got to pay insurance for your box?
So they be getting you though. They be getting you.
Then they wanted to get charge you for the service itself. And then if you wanted, they knew which channels, right? Which channels were the ones that people watched the most, and they would bundle those shits with channels people didn't give a fuck about. Then if you wanted that channel, you had to get that bundle. So yeah, they were working it.
Yeah, with nickel and diamond. There was
yes. But I have canceled some subscription because I had a subscription to Marvel Unlimited, which is like where you get like all the comic books and stuff.
Oh yeah.
But then that kind of switched over to with Kindle Unlimited, so I kind of canceled that out. So I have canceled. I have just one.
Does Fenty count?
No, that's not. Stop telling my business.
Oh my god.
Does Fenty count?
If that's the case,
listen, I'm talking about consolidating subscriptions.
I had to let it go.
At this point, subscriptions are getting up there. Like you could easily be paying up almost $200, $300 a month on subscriptions.
Yo,
I know I got Adobe. I got like Adobe, which is like $50-something a month for the Adobe suite, you know, for like Photoshop and all them, you know, and then man.
Yo, after the show, I'm gonna make a list of what I pay for.
I'm gonna have to. I'm not
making no list.
Yeah, because it's like, man, do I need to binge a few shows then cancel?
That's what my cousin does.
That was Stars. With, what was that?
Power?
The stripper show.
I didn't talk about it. Exactly what you're talking about. Stars is one because I know Power. Well, now it's about to be a new season of the. Man, like it's
I forgot the show. It was season 3 coming out, so I'm gonna have to like
figure out how
and get
so many
people gonna have to pick and choose. But in EA case, EA act like
they got the portfolio sustained basically because it's mostly Assassin's Creed, right? It's mostly Assassin's Creed. That's Ubisoft. See? Oh, dang. See?
They got.
Oh, my God.
Only thing EA really, again,
sports,
like I said, it's sports.
Battlefield.
Like, I can't even remember the last Need for Speed. That was like
3 years ago. Right.
I think they're doing that shit because of The Sims.
You think so?
Oh, it's coming.
That's their biggest, that's their biggest, I guess install base or whatever you like to say. Like, people stay on that shit.
You ain't never like, yeah, but the base game of The Sims is free now.
Right, but then you got to pay for all the packs.
Yes,
see, that's where the money is.
But if it would make sense for them to go up and they're like, oh, 2 months, Sims 5 is coming out. Now you got to pay more, motherfuckers. Sorry, I'm cursing.
I wish you were lying. I really wish you were lying.
Because it makes sense, don't it?
Yes, it does. It does.
But yeah, oh my God. So Netflix. HBO, which I thought about canceling HBO. Like
you mean Max?
Excuse me. Right? No, that shit gonna be HBO to the day I die. I'm sorry. I don't care about no damn Max. I'm not canceling Disney Plus. I'm sorry. Disney Plus gonna be tattooed on my forehead.
I know, especially with X-Men.
Oh, they got me. Disney Plus got me. I'm sorry.
Scary in MCU right now.
You ain't never lied. Let me see what else.
I'm about to catch the Cliff Notes.
Oh my God,
it's good.
Oh my!
It's not even kiddie either. I'm like, y'all come out with the deep cut comic stories, like not even playing.
Check it out though, because
I thought it was like I had to check the rating on this. I'm like,
I know. I was like,
kids.
I don't remember this being Saturday morning, but goddamn.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I really think I'm locked in too because there's still a lot of stuff on these subscription services that I'm watching. Because just when I'm thinking, okay, cool, you know what, I can cancel Prime. Here come Fallout.
Yeah.
So
Prime got my ass.
I'm keeping Amazon for life.
The Boys, Invincible.
Well, not even because all that shit comes with the 2-day delivery.
Oh yeah, true. They bundle it.
No, I live in the boonies. I ain't had 2-day delivery in like almost 2 years.
That's like a you probably know me boonies.
I know. No, it I used to get 2-day delivery. Used to. Now I get 2-day delivery from shipping. I need to go. Ooh.
It's the convenience that's going like this.
Right.
Hey, I know, right? But I ain't never letting go Amazon. Oh my God. To be able to shop in your pajamas at 3 a.m.
I know that's right.
I'm sorry.
Ooh, it's for me, it's like they need to come up with something that can get rid of these boxes on the easy. Like I bought a shredder, like a paper shredder that can do like small cardboard boxes, and I use that, and that's helped. But man, it's just like
they should have a service where like if you
they come get them,
bug them up, and they come back and get them shits.
Yeah,
and reuse them just like we do.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That would be great. I'll pay for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I legit
shut up.
I mean, looking at these
another service.
I would not pay for that. They need to pay for that and use the tax write-off like a regular company.
Hey,
yes, because it saved money too. Because I gotta buy as many boxes.
You going green? That helps your ESG score.
Indeed, and they can tell you take off the shipping labels and take the tape off, and we come get the box. I do that in a heartbeat.
Delilah, be quiet. I ain't doing all that. I'm putting the box out there.
I'm trying to make it logical.
I'm scribbling my address with a Sharpie.
Right. That's taking a black marker. Shit, that's it.
The thick Sharpie.
That means they could just make the easy peel off labels and then just
right.
Like, come on, y'all.
Sure.
I feel like that's gonna be for extra $2. We come back. And
oh my gosh, you know what? You're right. You're absolutely right.
And then they're gonna charge us $2 and get the tax write off. That's what it's gonna happen.
They're gonna call it Amazon Prime Plus.
Right? We care about
with box pickup. We're gonna do box pickup for y'all.
Okay, so don't get mad when they do that shit in a couple of years talking about box pickup. For extra $2.
It would make so much sense with the amount of boxes that I get. Like, how am I supposed to hide this shit from my husband? Like this big ass
recycle bin, you know.
I was gonna say I put my shit in the recycle bin,
and I do that, but it fills up, and it's like I still need. It's like
like my recycle bin is literally for boxes.
Nah, I wish.
Yeah.
I see we talking about subscription services. It's ingrained in our system now.
So we have a comment from Dim Guts. Dim Guts. I'm gonna read it though because Dim Guts has a point too. Public trade companies will always increase price to slow. I think he said slow growth.
No, the show growth.
Oh, show growth from fiscal year to fiscal year. If profit only mattered to investors, we would be in better shape. Yeah.
It's not. He's right. It's not just about profit. It's about growth. He's
right because they got to show every year that they making year over year profits. The system. Yeah, it's the system. Yeah. But it's working as intended.
That's the problem.
Don't forget that. It's working as intended.
Exactly. So let's pivot a little bit because Xbox did kind of have a bit of news this week. Whereas we know we talked about it, I believe, a little bit last year about how China had this limitation on as far as gaming and things like that. So recently, Xbox struck a deal with NetEase to bring games back over to China. How do you all feel about this? I think it's easy. We gotta be like good for them, but at the same time, it's like it's just kind of like part of their Xbox's like global plan. And so I found it interesting that because they had been like, I believe China had put a stop on some gaming platforms like in 2022, and so it's kind of cool to see this all kind of come back into the play for Blizzard games specifically. So it was a deal between, I believe it's Blizzard, which is now owned by Microsoft, and NetEase. And so I just want to get you all's comment on this. And what do y'all think?
I just think it's a business. I think it's a good business strategy. They're trying to expand their portfolio and reach their product to more hands. Long distance, not just concentrating on the US and the UK.
Right. China's a huge market too.
Yes, it is. And they got money. And for some reason, they got
spend a lot of money on video games already. And all those cafes and stuff,
Right.
Also, if people don't know, there's a few games in the repertoire, like Lord of the Rings, Rise of War, Naraka, Blade Point, Delillah, that samurai.
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, Naraka Blade Point. Yeah.
Dead by Daylight mobile, and a few mobile games. So I think that's a good thing. It's not all AAA, but it's an experience that they can get and have more of an audience and to get more player count, because it's not just sales now. It's getting more and more important of the player counts when it comes to these type of games.
Yeah, and I think the second part of this too, what a lot of people kind of glossed over, is like, there's also a play to get some more of their games onto the Xbox platform, on the console. So I think that's a huge benefit too, right? It could be kind of two-way street, because to be fair, a lot of the NetEase titles typically release on PC, PlayStation, and Nintendo. You rarely see, them releasing hand in hand on Xbox. I mean, I believe the one you just named, Naraka Blade Point, was one of few.
The first ones.
Right. Yeah. So it should be interesting to see how this unfolds in the next few years, and hopefully, we how tight the Chinese government can get. Hopefully they, this is a way to kind of, I guess, make it a little more friendlier, and then just benefit all the gamers in the process. But we'll see, All right. So let's see, what other topic I heard? Outlaws. I'm pretty sure y'all saw the new trailer.
Yes.
Can
we talk about the price points here?
Yes, we can. We can talk about it all here. For sure.
Have you seen them?
Go ahead and break it down for us.
So the base, which is just the Star Wars Outlaws with the pre-order bonus, is $70, right? And if you want the gold edition, which has the season pass, for what?
Right.
And the pre-order bonus is $109.99. So basically,
the pre-order bonus. Wow.
Oh, and the season pass, which.
So you paying $30 for
every game? Don't need to have a season pass, y'all.
What's in the season pass?
A single player game shouldn't have a season pass.
I felt like this wasn't gonna be like that type of game. Like,
I didn't think it was either. I thought it was more of an action type thing. So, like, it's single. Like, what is this?
So with the gold edition, you get to play 3 days early, right? But they're saying you play the open world Star Wars game, explore the distinct locations across the galaxy, risk it all, blah blah blah. And then I don't see. Yeah, I don't see what's in the season pass. Like, I don't think they're like
no outfits. Usually like outfits or something, or just like, what does we get?
So I guess you're gonna have like a story part that you play, but then there's also gonna be all this open world stuff. Which I don't like that they've lumped open world in with like season passes now. You notice that?
Yeah.
And they say high stakes missions. How much you want to bet most of these missions is like the same shit in a different area.
There's a lot behind a paywall.
Right. Yeah. Okay. And then for the Ultimate Edition, which has the season pass, a ship, a couple outfits, and the 3 days early, right? So basically, you're just getting some cosmetic shit on top of the season pass. That's $139.
$139. You paying for the game twice, basically.
I don't get that. We're like,
I'll
for that amount of money, I better get a statue.
Right.
Like, what happened?
You're not getting that.
You're not getting a toy. You're not getting a plushie. You're not getting that.
Like,
I'm sorry, $129. I misspoke.
Back in the day, like, I got so many statues back behind me. Like, what happened if you're gonna pay that amount of money? I'm gonna get a physical item that I can display in my house.
Because I like digital, but like them with these digital art books and stuff like that. Like, no, I want like a real book. You need to send me a real book. I want to touch it.
Yeah, this
right.
Yo, why does this turn me off from playing this game?
I know. And you're not playing with the Force either with it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a female Han Solo type thing.
Right. That's what I thought. When I saw it, I was like, this lady Han Solo.
Yep. All the mannerisms and everything. I like that.
You know what? I'd have been all down for that. I'd have been all down for that.
And I'm a huge Star Wars fan, but if I buy it, it's definitely going to be like just the base game.
It's not a base wait for itself.
I feel
who the publisher? We can wait till it come on Game
Come on, you know who the publisher is.
Yeah. It's definitely gonna be.
It's a Ubisoft game. All right. 6 months from now, it'll be on Game Pass.
right? Ubisoft, it's probably gonna be on sale the same month.
Be mad as fuck.
Yo, wow.
That's how Ubisoft do. They be like,
wait, is Ubisoft?
Yes. So again, in 6 months, it'll be on Game Pass, and like she said, at least 2 months from now.
It don't even come out until August 30th still. Like,
so for Christmas, hey.
Yeah, it's gonna be cheap.
Y'all better just turn off the socials and just pretend it ain't come out. Be like,
man, you better mute the game.
Hey, what's the site that be showing the deals? Wait for that to pop up.
Green Gaming, Eniba.
Hey, I can't do it for that right now.
Man.
I can't.
See, people don't want to talk about that.
I can spend like $200, but I'm getting a statue and a game and shit. You know what I mean? Like,
yo.
So wait, so just fall back. We talked about the price. Okay, so what did y'all think about the trailer though?
That's all right. I can't get past the damn price.
Damn, Charisse.
Get past the price.
Yo, I'm like, it gotta hit that sweet spot because I'm like Boogie. I love Star Wars. Like,
so the price ruined it basically.
Yes.
Because the game didn't look bad, and like, oh my god, I'm tired of these like basement dwellers talking about how the woman doesn't look good. She looks fine. Like, what the fuck is wrong with her?
She looks like a normal woman.
Yeah, she looks like a normal woman. And
she's not supposed to be like a beauty pageant and not supposed to be makeup
but
on.
She's not ugly either. Like,
yeah.
I don't get it. But anywho's, I'm disappointed because I'm not gonna have the Force. So I'm kind of interested to see what the combat's gonna be like since you're not, playing with the Force.
Space blaster.
Yeah.
In your hands.
Like the story, like that's why I think that I'm kind of like puzzled, right? Because I feel like the story is really going to be the best part about this game. And once I'm done with the story, why do I need a season pass?
That part. I was reading the little thing just like to make sure I was reading this correctly. And the season pass is supposed to have an extra mission, basically 2 extra missions. That's not a season pass. That's just extra DLC. Like,
yeah, it's like, why don't y'all just call it what it is? You say DLC. You get DLC with this instead of saying season pass. Why are you trying to string people along?
You know what I don't understand? It's like, hasn't Red Dead Redemption or Elden Ring taught you anything?
Right.
Like, put it all in there. Let people just enjoy it and just advertise it and give players more. I mean,
right. And if you're gonna give more content, just say it's DLC, like we did back in the day. Anytime we had new content, it was DLC. Right.
And then you just charge for it later.
Right.
Just try to Because what if the season pass? What if they cancel the season pass? Then what do you do? Right. They're not going to give your money back.
Fall off not playing the game, and then they're like, "Oh, well, now we got to take people away from the studio, so now we're not going to give you a season pass." Like, come on.
Right. Because I mean, when I looked at the trailer, I absolutely loved it. I thought, man, wow, this looks cool. You know,
is it $70 cool?
Graphically,
$70 cool.
All games is about to be $70, lady. Like all AAA games is going to be $70.
Okay, that's fine. And that's the question that's going to pop up every time I see a new game.
And see, I don't see that. So the thing is, I think that's what, when I talked about the article earlier with the Saber Interactive CEO saying that he's not a fan of the $70 model. He don't think it's sustainable because they're seeing it. They're seeing the AAA titles, they cost that much, but they don't sell as many. And it's not the same, And so, I mean, as a fan, I agree. Like but at the same time, I want my price to be. I think they need to get back to if they can help it, like get back to something that people can agree with. I mean, that's why I'm happy that Hellblade is what, $50, $49.99 or something like that. I don't know what Hellblade 2 is going to be. I know it was kind of announced to be a lower price point.
Yeah, I don't know if this is free for me.
Because of Game Pass.
Yeah. Game Pass I don't even pay attention to the price. I'm
so it's
Pragmatic Eagle, you're gonna have to define what ish is gonna justify the $70. Okay, I'm just asking the people,
what game would you buy? It's announced $70 off the rip.
Yeah.
Don't ask me that question.
Dude, I can tell you straight up. I can tell you straight up. If I knew the game dropping, it'll be a Halo. It'll be a Halo, a Gears. I'll pay $70 for those. Let's see, Grand Theft Auto. Even though I didn't play Grand Theft Auto, I know that game gonna be. I know it's gonna be quality. Like you just know a new Witcher. I would pay $70 for a new Witcher. Right. Like the games that you would pay $70 for. So if you're a new IP, I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, let me drop 70. That's why I look at Outlaws and I with the price, I'm like,
maybe Ubisoft charging like this because they got all them lawsuits.
Hey,
no, I think it's because of the branding. The Star Wars, is tacked onto it. Yeah. So yeah, they gonna. Yeah.
I wonder
Star Wars tax.
Star Wars tax.
Isn't it true though?
That makes sense. They got to recoup that
you gotta recoup those. That's it. So
that kind of makes sense. Oh, I can't. I don't know. I want to.
But the trailer was good. I like the cute little things she got. Little animal things she got with her. Yeah, adorbs. And it looked like you're gonna have a bunch of like biomes you're gonna get to visit and have vehicles you could kind of ride and stuff. I thought that was interesting to kind of put a lot of that in there. Like I said, the production looks dope, just judging from the trailer. But it's definitely gonna probably be a wait and see, because I mean, I love Star Wars and I'm a late bloomer, if you will, to Star Wars. I saw it late. I can't remember when the last Star Wars came out, the one with Rey. That trilogy, but then they had the very last one is when I went back and watched all the Star Wars. So I'm late to Star Wars compared to like other people.
All right, you still welcome.
I was like,
yeah, but I love it. Like I love that universe. I love the powers. Like Boogie said, like the character doesn't have force powers, so what's that gonna be like? It's interesting, but it looks good. It looks good.
Yeah, it don't look bad.
Yeah,
I just ain't buying that damn
100
season pass.
Just get the base game.
Yeah, you
like
have
it.
to worry about that for me.
Yeah.
Base game
only. Dinner.
Even though with Elden Ring, like Elden Ring is $49, right?
No,
for the Shadow of the Earth Tree.
Oh yeah.
Right. Then they're gonna charge you $100 if you want Elden Ring, the original, plus a digital art book and original soundtrack and a pre-order.
Yeah, I don't need
whoa. I'm sorry, what? Can you repeat that? $100 for what?
So they have a $49 version, a $79, and a $99 version, right? The $49 is just the DLC. The $79 is Elden Ring, their original game, which I feel like so many people have it. And then the Shadow of the Earth Tree, right? $79. Then if you want, then they have a $100 bundle, which I don't understand why someone's going to buy this.
So does this have the same? So my question with that is the content that's going to be added in the DLC comparable to the base game? Like, is it just a little bit? Is it half of it?
We don't even know. We don't even know.
I had to pull up my receipt real quick.
Unless you already pre-ordered.
So what I'm telling you is that they have a $99 version just for shits and giggles, because the only thing they're adding is the digital art book and original soundtrack. Like,
no in-game content.
I thought the $100 was the double.
Right, you get Elden Ring, the base game,
and the DLC together, right?
DLC.
Oh, but don't you already got the game? So it's like, why would you need to buy the game?
And the $79.99 is the one that has just the base game and the DLC that's coming.
Oh, yeah.
But that's what I'm trying to say is that the 99 version is just like, let's see how many people we can get to buy this.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you ain't never played Elden Ring in your life, get the double bundle.
You can only get it all at once.
No, I mean, like, for me, you probably could have gotten Elden Ring like
way
much cheaper before.
Yeah, that's a good point too. Yeah,
go ahead.
Because right now,
if you can find Elden Ring cheaper for your console, I ain't gonna stop you. But if you're like a digital person, and
I would think I would rather have a physical component to it. If I got to buy a special edition, I want to go back to actually a physical component to it. I don't care if it's just a steel book at this time that it doesn't even have a damn disc in it. Like, I just need something to touch for the amount of money that I'm spending. Give me something.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you trying to send me a digital book and shit? No.
What am I doing with this digital?
Yeah, like
$30 more.
That part, like all the art books I used to get from games, all the collectibles. Like, I got a Halo statue, Gears of War, Mortal Kombat sitting around here. Like, what happened to that? Like, come on, people.
They don't do that no more.
I need them to do that again.
Because they know it's cheaper to do digital items and charge and put a premium on it. That's what.
Yo, but I forget I have these digital items. Somebody tell me how to find these digital items. Like, I don't know.
Like I mean, I'm still able to tap into like my movie library I had from back in the 360 days. Like I'm able to access all of that through like the movie everywhere thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then
about that too.
And then like as far as my 360, some of my digital 360 library, I can still access, and OG Xbox games I can still access through like the Xbox, my console, the Series X consoles.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, I have another tinfoil moment.
Go ahead.
Okay.
So when you pre-order the Shadow of the Earth 3 bundle, right? It says there's nothing doesn't need to be installed. Like it doesn't need to be installed, right?
Well, then that means it's already there.
That's what I'm thinking, and I'm like, what if they're just gonna like release
like,
the area?
It. Like unlock.
They just releasing the area that's been sitting there the whole time.
That's crazy.
That'd be crazy.
That is in the area. The area is the underworld where Delilah had that fight with the blood god.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
You got to touch You got to touch the little brother's hand in the egg, and that's how you get in. I didn't know it was that easy. That they just flip a switch.
Then you don't got to install anything. That's definitely an indicator that they patched it in there.
Right?
Like wow.
One of them patches. One of them patches had it. And we missed it. And we worried about it.
Oh my God! Lock the shit. Like
like ready. Okay, unlock now. One button. And it's like
click. I'm
easiest
like,
release ever.
One click for $50. Good. You got me. Good.
Yeah.
Bandai Namco. You got me.
Yeah. Man, but that gameplay, man, it's good.
Yeah, we need to finish. We gotta get Delilah where I am.
Yeah.
Delilah need to buckle up, knuckle up and get past the big ring.
I gotta get that learning curve back, because Elder Ring.
Girl, I'm gonna tell you, you gonna be rusty for an hour, maybe an hour and a half. You're gonna be rusty. But I need you to get up off that. I need you to get off that top circle, and you need to talk to that little girl.
I got you. I feel you. She keeps saying, and the game keep warning me, like if you
you can go back. Delilah. We told you.
Don't tell me that, and then I find out I can't go back, and I'll be pissed.
Come on, you can go back. You can go back.
I'm gonna make a separate. I'm gonna make a separate save. I'm gonna save.
Yeah, you can do a hard save. You can do a hard save, and then you can go. And if you don't feel comfortable with the decision that you made, you can always go back to your hard save. But you got to.
You're probably gonna have to like adjust your build and everything again. Yeah. That's the bad part.
I'm gonna be rusty because like I had the little blood sword and stuff like that.
It's still there too.
He used to hate playing with Boogie because she was doing the thing when she stabbed herself.
Yeah. I'm still doing it.
Yeah.
Oh my God! She said that she died over there every time.
Right, but then I come out and that motherfucker start bleeding like crazy.
That joke used to crack me up every time. Like she said,
yeah.
That comment before,
still just as gruesome.
That blessed with strength. Oh yes, so good, so good. And you're gonna die a couple of times, but you just But just let me know. It's still downloaded. All I gotta do is move it.
You see, I gotta scratch that itch. I gotta get back into it, because
so which itch you scratch first, the Fallout or the Elden Ring?
Dude, see? Like right now, I'm watching the Fallout TV show, and that's the only thing that's kind of got me like, man, I kind of want to go back to some Fallout.
Fallout is fresh. Fallout is fresh.
Yes. Yeah. And I definitely want to talk about it just a little bit. Like I said, I don't know what episodes you all are on. We're gonna find that out in a second. CHAREECE, how you started it at all?
No, this week was trying. So I haven't started it.
I have to just rewatch it with hubby. Like we just got to rewatch it.
Yeah,
you already know. Yeah. I'm gonna hopefully start it tomorrow.
All right.
Try. Now I don't have to hold up my little corner.
We gotta be spoiler free.
I mean, we can try to be spoiler free, but
no. You ain't gotta be spoiler free because I gotta go handle some business. But Chad, thank y'all for being awesome. Yes.
Okay. That time? Prom time?
Yes,
okay, prom time.
Prom time.
And it's senior walk, so the parents have to walk also. So that means I gotta go get Fabulous.
I need to see some pictures, honey.
I gotta get some pictures for sure.
Okay.
Gotta get some pictures.
Of course. So I'll see y'all later.
Bye.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Yeah. So I want to get into this, and because y'all know, like, we won't have to get a disclaimer, and I know we go on, we live on Twitter as well, but I guess
what it is.
Right. But how many episodes have you watched, lady?
I watched them all.
You watched them all. What about you, Boogie?
After she gave me shit yesterday,
yes, I saw that.
I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? You literally told me last night.
And then she
we're gonna wait. And we were just gonna go to where I was at, and then we're gonna watch the last two.
Yeah, what happened to the watch party? Like, I'm like,
yeah,
we did. The first one was
okay. Yeah, we did do the watch party together. That was cool.
Oh, see, I didn't see that. I didn't see y'all.
Yeah, we were. Well, we was because we were, but you know how Amazon is. They don't want to.
So yeah, like Discord just does not allow you to share your screen for video at all anymore. So we just had to watch it on our own screens, like
just
like one play at the same time. Yeah. Yeah.
What time you is? 27?
Right.
27:37. Let me go over there.
Right.
That's how it was.
Yeah.
I gave her shit. I'm sorry.
And then you watched them all?
Right. I'm like, see, you ain't got to worry about me watching shit else with you.
Okay.
I stopped at 6, like, boom.
I still love you.
I love you too, but don't ask me to watch nothing else.
You know what? I got you. Look, I'm gonna tell you how I got you. When you when you play Fallout 76 and you come to my house, you set up with some guns. I'm gonna set you up with a bullet.
To your little shack.
Your virtual
shack.
My shack got a stash box out your ass. Let's go.
Okay.
I'm telling you, I got a gun for you. I can get you some clothes. We can set you a camp next to mine's. And then we'll get you set up with your starter kit, so you'll at least have some weapons and some heals and stuff.
Yeah. So I guess I'm looking at the chat. I'm trying to kind of gauge where people are in the chat. I see Mitchie only watched the first episode. I see Pragmatic Eagle, like he's only watched the first two.
So I think we're gonna have to just talk about the first two.
All right. Let's see. Well, hopefully we can kind of. I think I remember the first two. Yeah.
I remember the first two, but I don't know. I feel like we just need to say spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler.
Yeah. Spoiler. Look. Okay. Look. I'm sorry.
Okay, y'all. So, spoiler alert for reals. Like, if you want to just not listen,
if you don't want to listen to this, if you want to like experience Fallout on your own with nobody telling you what's going on or what's going to happen, y'all know what to do. She left. So, I feel you, Mitchie. I feel you, but we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, got to. First of all, let me just say this: the vibe is on point. They nailed the vibe
from the very first episode too. Like me and Lady, like when we were talking, we were just like, when they had the wedding, I was like, we played this game before. We know,
right?
Like. It isn't all rainbows and sunshine.
I'm like,
Fallout
is not. Right.
I'm like, why is he dirty? Why?
Right?
It's a wedding.
Like, why he look like his hair ain't washed when he lived in the vault?
Why he look? They looked off from the beginning. Like,
off. And I laughed too because I was like, he was like, I'm gonna get it in still.
Yeah, he didn't care.
I'm here to kill y'all, but I'm still gonna get them drops.
He didn't care. She was excited too, though. Let's get that.
Yes, and she has been the entire time.
Yes,
like how she told boy, you want to have sex now?
right.
Like just
his
very
ass, I'm from the Brotherhood. I'm lame.
Lame. I have the biggest problem with his character right now.
Yeah, he seems like he's so sheltered, kind of like.
Sheltered though when you from the surface though.
You gotta think about his mentality. He's captivated by the brotherhood.
Yeah, he's basically in a cult.
That's a brotherhood groupie right there.
For real.
So the stuff that he did was some groupie shit.
Cause y'all, for real, I put it in a spoiler in our Discord. Do y'all think he was one to put the razor in his friend's boob?
Hell yeah.
I think so too. Cause they didn't directly say that, but I think it was him. Cause ain't no way.
Yeah, it's like he's still continuing to do questionable shit.
Right.
That's why you probably did. You was hating on your friend that much.
You already know he was.
Right. Mm-hmm. Which is just like, that was so horrific. Did you see her leg come out of that?
I mean,
like, can we talk about the gore? The gore in this show has been like,
top. It's the boys. Like, they took the gore from the boys and put it.
We are not playing. And the game is like that too. Like, just head exploding and shit.
Bloody Mess perk. If you guys play Fallout, please play.
Yeah, I usually do that too. Yeah.
So, I ain't gonna lie to you. I cried at the end.
Okay. We ain't say nothing about the end, child.
I didn't say anything about the end, but I'm just saying.
I cried at the end. Okay.
No. Whoa. The reason why I said that is as a fan of the series.
Okay.
How they did the medium that, as far as film is concerned, with the Fallout universe, as a fan, it made me happy. That's why I got emotional at the end. I'm not saying nothing. It's just, as a Fallout fan, now the people can see what I see.
Girl, I wish I could say that about Halo, because y'all know.
I know. And even just the rollout though, like, and I said it on Twitter, and Delilah was like,
I was salty.
Where's all this energy for Halo?
But they did do a much better rollout, and maybe
they should have done that for Halo. Like, that's the thing.
Right,
like, I was upset about the fact, like, it ain't on you. It's just in my feels because I want the best.
Yes,
for
she
Halo.
was
right.
I was in my feels.
No, I know, and like that, and I wasn't saying it to say like I don't like the Halo series, because I definitely like the second season, but they just.
The rollout.
It was like Paramount did not even put the funds that it needed to have on an IP like that for the first series, the first season 1. And it didn't even roll out the same way. Like last night the night that it came out, when we had the Amazon watch party, even though the watch party sucked, it was like not loading well for everybody, but they had like merchandise underneath there. They were pointing you toward buying the game. Who was it?
Snapchat. You go on Snapchat and put your picture up on a
They have extra perks for the game, free days this weekend for the game. Like,
and that's how you're supposed to do it. That's how you're supposed to do it.
Paramount ain't do that with Halo.
Right.
They could
come on, y'all. Come on. You all know Paramount and Amazon, like, the budgets are just different. Let's be real. Like,
yeah, but why'd you even give them that then? Why'd you give them that IP then?
I think it's because that was like that's an older deal with Paramount, like older, like
somebody else that made it.
Yeah, they had to kind of follow through with it. But it's like, man, if Amazon, like, if Prime would have got Halo, like, you can only imagine, like, the budget.
Because Halo, I mean, Prime has done phenomenal with their series that they've gotten, the book series that they've gotten. Like we said, The Boys, Invincible,
right?
Girl,
you go down. You keep going down the list. It's a plethora.
Yeah. What's the one that why can't I remember his name? Jez and oh boy, what's the one he does the podcast with?
Randall Thor.
So the book that he got his name from, Randall Thor. Yeah, that series is phenomenal.
Xbox 2 or something.
Yeah, but the book that he has Randall Thor from
Wheel of Time. Yeah.
Yes. You see how my brain works. Those are the connections. But yes, Wheel of Time is like
it's really good.
The costumes and everything, like, oh my god, it's nice.
I knew that was really good because I was surprised my mom called me about that show. She said, "Are you watching this show called Wheel of Time?" Like, what you gonna watch it? Like, what's going on? But which no problem with that. But my mom normally, she don't. That's not her bag, But so when she called me about it, I'm like, okay, I check it out,
But the Fallout aesthetic, like everything they're doing on the show, like the way the vault looks, costumes. Oh boy's face looks like, I love him.
He's
so my favorite character, and his story is like the best.
You talking about the ghoul?
Yeah, and the way he plays, and he's a great bad guy. Like,
he is. He's a great actor, period. Like, because he's a great cowboy actor and stuff like that. He used to be in this series. I sent it to Lady the other day. It was on FX back in the day. So I've watched him since then. Like, he's just a phenomenal actor. And it's crazy that he's been in all this like smaller stuff. And now this is like his like magnum opus,
right.
Really
the range. Out. You can see his range in this show too.
I think the Ghoul was made for him.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
I don't think there was another person that could have did that role.
Right. Okay. So we're Lady has finished. You're at 7. And you can't comment, Lady, because you probably know already. How the fuck does old girl look the same?
Facts. Facts.
Because he looked like a fucking ghoul. How did she look the same? Yeah, so I can't wait to see the last couple of episodes.
That's a good point.
Like, after I saw that, and I saw that episode where they went back and they showed, you know, him going to see these people who are basically like already telling you that the vaults are like not.
Yeah, not right. Exactly.
Right. But yeah.
So,
and anybody who plays the game, we already know the vaults. Like,
it's never been
social experiment type thing.
Yeah.
If you guys not aware of the bullshittery of Vault Tech, I would advise you to look up Oxhorn and his Vault series for Fallout. He'll do a small little description of each of most or all the vaults known in the Fallout universe, and 90% of them ain't good.
And you notice that the ghoul's wife was like, really like, we need to be in one of the management vaults. Like, not be in one of the regular vaults.
She didn't even want to be in one. Right.
I got a tinfoil hat. Can I put it on? Okay. About the wife?
Okay.
I think she's going to work for the Institute.
You mean like, you think she's still alive?
Oh, yeah. I truly
believe. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, could be if she was in one of the management vaults.
It's possible.
Man, I'm gonna tell you. If she's alive, she might be hella old, and the daughter might be older. But as far as her not being
it's supposed to be like 300 years that he's.
Yeah, but she worked her ass off to be in one of the good vaults. So I'm assuming she's sitting there.
Could be.
It's possible.
That would be crazy though. Like, and you know, there's gonna be more. Like, there's gonna be more. This has like been such a great experience and everything. Like, my uncle just texted me if I was watching Fallout. I'm like,
that's when you know. That's when you know.
Okay.
We were talking about it during peak, like at 8:30 in the morning, just making drinks, talking about, you know, hey, did you watch the first episode? I'm telling you, they did such a good job. And the Easter eggs. If you're not if you're a Fallout fan, you saw the Easter eggs. I ain't gonna tell you what they are.
My husband was pointing out music from the Fallout games. He's pointing out
Fallout New Vegas. They sprinkled some New Vegas in there. So it was enough New Vegas for us Fallout fans to be like happy about it, but not too much that they can be able to open up maybe another storyline. Because NCR,
that's the thing with this world. You can do so much with this world. Like you can just start. You can put new people in there and be like, we're gonna follow them now. Like it's they got one. Like I feel like Amazon, they got one. They gotta, you know, the writing still has to be on point.
The writers gotta write. Because also like people were getting upset because the diehard Fallout fans were kind of upset because they feel like Todd Howard in them did not give Fallout New Vegas enough, you know, visibility. I would say visibility, because technically it was made by, you know, Obsidian.
So, that's right. Yeah.
Obsidian, please make a remaster New Vegas, please. So I didn't get that. You know what I mean? I never once said, oh, they didn't put enough this. You know what I'm saying? They just put enough of everything. And I'm gonna tell you, this ain't the Courier. This is the Vault Dweller. Two different things. So before you start talking about,
you're playing from a different perspective.
Yeah, it's in the same timeline, but it ain't
the same. Right. And so how do y'all feel about Lucy? Because like at first I was like, I didn't know I was gonna like Lucy. I'm like,
I'm gonna tell you right now, real Lucy would have been died. They gave her so much plot armor. Real Lucy would have died, bro. Lucy in the video game.
She the one you leave the vault at.
Okay.
Yeah, I like Lucy though, because she's naive, but you know she had moments where she ain't stupid. Like it's like.
And I like that she actually went through training, so she
can fight. Like she can hold on for a little while, you know. So,
but she can't drink.
Yeah, be quiet.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? You absolutely right. She is. There was a couple of times like, you gotta stop acting like you in a vault. She'll say some shit like, it's the right thing to do it. I'm like, girl, where are you?
And you know who I want to see more of? That damn lady that was the shopkeep.
I love her.
Yeah,
she was hilarious.
What did she call them? She called them some 10 fish or what she called them.
Oh man, I'm thinking I can't remember.
I put it on my Twitter. I'm gonna find it because that shit made me laugh so damn hard.
Yeah, she was off the chain, man, and she told her to get out of the shop like at least about 8 times. Like,
right? Get out of here. Sardine dipshits.
Yeah,
she called them sardine dipshits.
The thing about Lucy for me, right? In a way, I like that she stayed. She got a little outfit on, her ball outfit.
Yeah,
but she can't be wearing that all the time.
Right? She like,
I know. I'm like, you don't feel like you need to take that shit off yet?
I'm like, because it's not. It's like a target on your back.
Yeah.
My favorite Lucy line though was when she was like, I mean, cousin stuff is all right, but you know,
right?
You can't do that forever.
I'm like, girl, she said that. Oh my god.
Yeah. When she got married to the dude that was a raider.
Yeah.
She was telling old girl, she was like, you know, cousin stuff is cool, but you know, you can't do that forever.
Because you know that whole thing was populating America, so they figured.
Right.
You know.
Okay, so if you have to rate season 1, like,
well, we're still on it. We got 2 episodes, but for right now,
what can you rate right now?
I'm about to tell you. If I had to start right now,
I like numbers now. I like numbers now.
At the end of 6, like, man, I have to get right now. I give it like an 8.5 out of 10.
Okay. What about you, LBOOGIE?
9.5.
All right.
It's like near perfection.
It is perfection. I'm doing a 10, and that's. I would go with a 9.5 too, but my bias is showing. My bias is showing. 10. This is what you do. You go watch season 1 of Fallout, and you go play Fallout 3. You're gonna love me. I tell you. They had Fallout New Vegas on sale for $5. The deluxe edition. That's the game and 4 DLCs. Get the game.
I disagree with her though. I feel like, especially with the way this story is, you should play Fallout 4.
Yeah.
Just skip the building. If
like,
you're gonna
you don't really have to like, you don't have to go crazy with the building. I didn't.
Yeah.
And the dude's gonna talk about some settlements. Don't worry about that. And it's okay, but you know what I mean. Yeah. To me, it was perfect.
Well, 76. You gonna recommend people jump to 76 and just to get that itch?
I mean, if you want like a multiplayer itch, yeah. If you want,
it's a different
world. Beast. It's a different beast. But you can be able to play with your friends. We tried it a long time ago, but you know that's when it came out, and you know it wasn't the best that it came out. So it's kind of like a cyberpunk that they had a trash launch, but they made up and try to fix it through time, and it's a little better. It's a little better actually. So I played a little bit of Fallout 76 before I got up here on this podcast. So if you just take your time and just learn the whole world yourself first, and there's like people that you know that are higher level than you that doesn't mind helping. There's not a lot of people like trying to shoot you and shit. It's more the community is like, okay, we got these new people that's about to re-download the game that we gotta help. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it is right now. So I'm telling you.
I think I saw you can play 76 via cloud too.
No,
just because I'm playing the show, it's like, dang, you of course. I play a little bit. I dabbled in the past, so of course everything kind of when I was watching the show, it's like it triggered all those memories, like the brotherhood and stuff like that. It's like, and
that's a good thing. If you watch a show that entices you to go want to come out, you want to play, that's fine. I think that's great. I'm shouting. You don't know. Fallout is probably one of my favorite. Out of Call of Duty, Fallout. Call of Duty, Fallout.
Yeah.
I always tell people like Fallout is always a good series, and like I said, for a fan to, it's one thing to play it, and hear the dialogues and actually be the main character, but now you sit back and you see what they're going through with a whole new story, by the way. It's not, oh, it's a direct story from any game. But let's just be honest, the mission that her finding her daddy, that's Fallout 3. Let's just get that. That's Fallout.
Ma'am.
No, come on now. It's
the first 2 episodes. That's what we do, right?
Yeah, she going to go find her. Yeah.
Okay. So I don't think I told anything. So I
don't know.
Finding. That's what tripped me out. You said finding, like she found her daddy.
No, she's like actively looking for her dad. So
just don't what I'm saying. But anyway, I'm not gonna I'm excited for these last 2 episodes. Hopefully they live up to the hype, and maybe that'll solidify a higher score for me. But for right now, I'll definitely give it a 8.5. The only thing that's kind of got me a little bit with the reason why I'm knocking off points is because of Maximus. It's really the only reason, because I think Maximus, I feel like
he could have been better.
He could have been a little bit better. Yeah.
As far as the acting, or just
no, I think the acting is fine. Just him,
character.
I don't know what I expect, but it's just I don't know. It feels a little. I don't know. I expect him to be doing more than what he's doing, I guess. Because to me, he seems a little still, even though he's I got the suit or whatever, he seems a little pouty still to me. I don't know what it is about him. That's just
it's stuck on stupid.
That's what it is.
And he's still naive about some things too.
I don't get it. Oh yeah, I gotta the 90s.
That did change is when well, this is definitely a spoiler. The only part that changed for me a little bit was when they went to Vault 4. Then it changed for me a little bit because
I was like, I'm like, how are you the smart one now?
Yeah, now he being cautious and stuff like that. So then I'm like, okay, well now he got some street smarts about him. He's not just, I'm in this suit, so I'm untouchable, but whatever, boom. But and I think he just, all of things that has been happening to him has just been by chance. Like this happened, and so now he has this. Like it's always been kind of like he fall into the situation that happened to have benefited him, in this short amount of time. But man, let's for me, the CG in there is top notch. It's amazing. Like from the doggone abominations in the game, the game. Listen to me. In the show, they look so good. They did such a good job translating those on screen.
Those rad roaches, bro.
Yeah, rad roaches.
Rad roaches. Whoever designed. I need to find out whoever designed the actual rad roaches in that show. Because let me tell you.
The part when she was shooting them off Maximus, the suit, the Brotherhood suit, like the T-60, when she was shooting off the T-60, I'm like, oh my gosh, dude, the way they would just explode, I'm like, oh, just please hurry up and stop this scene, because it was just gross looking. I'm just like, come on, y'all, like, and sick, man.
My kid says the Gopher was worse. Like, she won't even allow me to be watching the show if she's in the room.
Oh man,
she was like, that shit traumatized me. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
My bad.
Wait, you said the what now?
The gopher, the one that come out the water and his teeth are fingers.
Yes. Oh my gosh, dude.
Yeah.
That thing's disgusting.
When it zoomed in and showed that the teeth were like fingers and then it exploded and shit, and she was like,
yeah.
I enjoyed it.
That bait scene was dope too, by the way. When he was using her as I'm like, y'all. It's a lot.
All of it is super real. It's not like I said, it's not sugar coated at all. It's just real. This is people really out in the wasteland.
Yeah.
I think
that one scene when they were on the bridge and the one scene.
Yeah, the two people that was walking.
Yeah.
Because that was another one too where he was like,
yeah,
you don't tell them what you got.
Yeah.
We got it. No way.
Yeah, exactly. And the fact they didn't figure out a way to replace bullets with teeth, and he got an infected tooth in his arm. Like, oh my god, that was wow.
That was based on. There's a junk gun in the series that you make a gun, and you just get all, and then in the slot in your inventory is junk, random shit you just pick up.
So
use it as ammo. So that's how you got the teeth in there, because of the junk gun. So
wow, that's a nice call then to the game. Like, that's dope.
I'm just so happy. It just layers. It's just the writing is the best part of it because it shows the wasteland and there's actually people living there and the struggles that people in living in the vault is. Vault people problems got the same problems that people on the surface.
That's a whole other thing we didn't even talk about. The whole vault part of it.
Layers, ma'am. Layers.
Oh my gosh.
And I like how they keep going back and forth too, where they tell you a little bit of the vault story, a little bit of the wasteland story.
And then her brother picking up on all the little nuances, like
like that's how he feels. She took his dad for a reason because his dad was in Vault 31, and then like now I'm thinking, is there no one in Vault 31 too?
Yes, like it's crazy.
And that the black woman, she was in Deadpool. That's the blind lady from Deadpool.
Oh, okay.
She's creepy as fuck.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the one with the fro. Yeah, she's creepy.
She's creepy. Like how? Like, and who helped you? Who helped you clean up that vault?
Exactly.
Who was in there cleaning up that vault in a day? Like a scrub crew came in here. Yes.
Right. And you saw the way what's the dude? The cousin and the brother was like the way where they were looking at each other when they were walking through.
Like how is this all fixed?
Wow, we was just in here. Like crazy. So I can't wait.
And the cousin who's now with the blonde chick, which kudos to her. She's like, look, I'm about to have a baby. We need another husband.
She had to get her. She had to get where she
was. Like,
we just slide in right here.
Yeah, we about to slide in here real quick. And this
I was never calling him her baby daddy name though. Like that's not.
Yo, that's what you call a kink.
Yeah, I see. Because it's like,
I'm sorry. I mean, if he wasn't down with the kink, he should never said what he said. Bloop.
I mean, you was down because she was like all the way pregnant, and y'all was getting down.
Pregnant. Yeah.
Yo, she was all the way.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. He said it's wet down there.
No, he said that's one wet lady.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Exactly what he said.
That's one wet lady.
I was like,
man. Damn. She did not care though. She was not.
She was going through some traumatizing shit, and she just wanted to dig.
Look, so he wasn't doing nothing to stop her either, was he? So
he
just got fired from his job and whatnot, or reassigned. Excuse me.
We gonna talk. I'm telling you, we gonna have a conversation after after all of us watch the show.
Okay, yeah.
We gonna have season 2 expectations. Season 2 expectations
because has season 2 been announced?
Oh yes, ma'am. They were doing.
Okay.
Yes. They trying to see if where they're going to do that because before the show was like premiered, they were talking about enticing Amazon for tax credits, I guess, to film in California.
In California, okay.
And they don't know if they're going to want to take it yet to film theirs. So
that's to Atlanta. Atlanta's cheaper. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
So it'd be cheaper for you to go to like North Carolina, honestly. But
anywhere, on the East Coast in general should be, except for New York.
But when they do the Appalachian part of Fallout, that's gonna be around LBOOGIE's area. So
I can see them going there.
That's the thing about Fallout; it could be anywhere.
Right. That's the brilliance of it. It's got legs. Like this universe got legs. All right, we can kind of wrap it there because it's getting close to we at an hour and a half mark here. So I don't know if we still got people in the chat. I ain't see the chat since we started the sport.
Hell no, they left.
They left.
Hell yeah! Like all the YouTube people were like deuces.
Yeah. So shout out to Twitter for the 60.
Yes.
Shout out
y'all. Like, and we appreciate y'all tuning in. Those who did stick around for the spoilers.
Yeah, the 9 people in YouTube said, "Fuck it, we still." Look, we still here.
We appreciate it. Really appreciate it.
Shout out to Stan Lee.
Yeah.
So no tidbits.
So let's go ahead and I don't think so. I don't really got any tidbits as of right now. No, I don't really got anything that because it would have been check out Fallout, but I decided to include it as a topic. Yeah.
Fallout, go watch Fallout, play some Fallout this weekend.
Yeah. You know, I think I'm going to take my Steam Deck to the couch and play 76-bit Cloud and watch the last 2 episodes.
That sound like a plan to me. I've been popping my popcorn. I've been doing fresh popcorn. I've been doing man, listen. I've been like hyped up every time, you know, it's time to kind of take a break from like playing with my dog, you know, playing with Nala or whatever, and just, you know, enjoying the show. Okay. All right, y'all. All right. No tidbits, no questions. Let's go in and go roll with outros then so we can get out of here. And
I guess
all right, lady.
Since I'm at the bottom, or
go ahead then. Since you spoke first, I was gonna go with lady, but
I just figured because that's how y'all be doing it. So, it's LBOOGIE 0208. Thank y'all for coming through. Like, appreciate you guys. Yeah. Make sure you share, like, all that great stuff. And yeah, we coming up on a 300 episodes, so we got to figure out something.
We got to start, you know, some guests and
stuff. I'm gonna buy some champagne.
Are you?
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, y'all can follow me on Twitter or Threads. Threads more. My name is the same everywhere. And yeah, thank you. Yeah. Tell somebody you love them. Have a good weekend.
Yeah.
All that jazz.
All right, lady.
All right. I just want to say thank you for everyone that came through today. Much love to CHAREECE doing prom things, big prom things. Make sure you follow her on Twitter. She be doing some gameplay on TikTok. Y'all go see her. Check her out. As for me, we playing Dragon Dogma tomorrow, and then we're gonna have some Fallout 76 gameplay for the channel later on in the week. Is Lady Infamous 415 all the way around. And just thank you so much for hanging out with us. We really appreciate it.
Yep, same. And you all know you can follow me on Twitter and Threads at DELILAH_HD. And catch us right here on GWG every Saturday at, well, we've been changing our time lately.
It's going to be on Saturday. It's going to be on Saturday.
Either 1 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m.
Yeah,
Eastern,
we got lacrosse season, y'all.
Yeah, but we'll be back at our normal time eventually. I mean, we'll let y'all know, of course. But
I forgot about the normal time, man. I'm so accustomed to this time right now.
Yeah,
what's normal time? Let me stop.
But you also can, if you're not sure, you still can follow us on socials at at GWG _podcast.
It's a Discord. The Discord, GWG Discord, is the most active. We are on Discord every day.
Throughout the week. Yeah, for sure.
24/7, 365. GWG Discord. Have complete access to GWG and what we talk about outside of the podcast. Some funny, some inspirational, hella good recipes, sneaker drops, fashion,
most part,
mixtape releases, a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Have a good one.
All right, peace.